Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Matt, and welcome back to Crypto Kings. And today's video, we're going to be talking about an awesome new deal it looks like Shiba Inu is going to get involved in. So if you guys are new, make sure to drop a like and subscribe, and let's get right into it, folks. So if you guys have not already seen what we are working with here on the day, this is essentially from Newegg here, tweeting at Satoshi Kusama and SHIB token here, saying, DM us. Got a question for you. Now, of course, if you guys do not know who Satoshi Kusama is, this is the fella here who actually is the project lead for SHIB. You guys see volunteer project lead here. He's been essentially the guy to go to for the past, good 6 months about everything SHIB. And essentially, Newegg has made this inquiry. He responded with a, okay kind of gif here. And I would imagine there is some involvement here going on. Now, if you guys don't know what Newegg is essentially one of the biggest PC hardware kind of people out here. They have a store. I think it's mostly out of state, at least from where I am. But they do have a store online. You order stuff, whatnot. I've ordered from them before. And they're a pretty big deal. I mean, they're basically the go-to spot for anything PC. They always have the latest and greatest equipment, builds, cases, all that stuff. So it does look like they have a lot going for them. And of course, they getting involved with SHIB here would be awesome. I think this collaboration would be very widely used. And similar to the AMC collaboration, something like that would create, I think, a lot of social media sentiment, which could very, very easily create another, SHIB to the moon trend on Twitter, creating another, super surge. So something like this, again, even though it is a great deal, I think the social impact of something like this actually working, someone actually going to Newegg, using SHIB and buying stuff with it, something like that actually working, you never know, maybe the little symbol it takes to start another social media move on the day. And I'll find a lot of times a simple little announcement like this, a lot of times it's AMC accepting SHIB. Simple little announcements like this will cause SHIB to trend and, of course, have a wonderful impact on the price, and that is always good. Speaking of things that are wonderful, make sure to check out Webull, guys. Top of the link down below in the description. It is so easy to do if you guys want to start trading stocks, crypto, including SHIB, all that good stuff. And, of course, you guys can use my link at the top of the description and get 2 free stocks valued up to $2,300 for free. So all you guys have to do is use my link and we'll both get some free stocks. So who can't love that? Always appreciate it, folks. Top of the link down below in the description. But here we are, guys, on the day. Here is what we are working with. Again, a 14.11% increase here, which is awesome. Right here around 49. And my prediction looks like came true because I told you guys in my last video that I suspected we would stay somewhere either in the low 50s or high 40s for the remainder of the day. I said, you know what? Let's get away from a traditional sense of, what movement is this, yada, yada, yada. I see, personally, just a line of support, a new line of support, being drawn here, being established. And, of course, this is really, when we draw on the whole day especially, this is a pretty big deal. As, again, we see the surge up here, and it looks like we are gearing up for a new line of support. But, hey, guys, take a look at something. This actually is making a shape because if we see this, you guys can see, hey, what does this look like? This looks like a teacup. And this looks like the handle for a teacup. Now, if you guys don't know the good old cup and handle strat here, this is, of course, one of the most typical bull movements in any investment. And you guys can see this if you want to look at a stock or a crypto or anything like that. This cup and handle thing here is very, very indicative of a bull run in the future. So we have the cup, we have the handle. What we're waiting for is the explosion. And again, this does happen. I've seen this happen personally. And of course, I've seen the reverse happen, and inverse cup and handle, of course, being very bearish. So something like that would head down. And of course, it all is about the rounding. And here you guys can see this is a rounded bottom. A lot of times, if you have a rounded top, this is considered to be bearish. So this cup and handle formation here is, of course, humongous, and it looks as if we should be seeing this gear up for another bull run very, very soon. Now, if this cup and handle here doesn't pan out in the way I am anticipating, if for whatever reason it decides not to have that very bullish, momentum after the handle, if this doesn't happen, it's very possible we just created a cup, a handle, and a new line of support. The handle here could be a new line of support, and we could just bounce off of, say, the 47 line for a long time. So something like this is extremely, extremely possible. And again, there's no reason, at least for me, when looking at this, to be terrified that we're going to crash again the next day, because it looks as if we've held steady. For the majority of the past 24 hours, we have held steady right around 47, 48, 49, and that is quite a good price compared to what some people were predicting. You know, definitely doom and gloom sometimes can get to you, and it's definitely worth noting that this looks to be one of the best, stabilizations in recent history for SHIB. The market cap, of course, right around 27 billion. I'll call it 27 billion for sure. And of course, the volume here is up a little bit over the past 24 hours. Nothing super major, and that probably is why we're not watching a crash. See, if this volume were up 50, 100%, that might be indicative of some level of pullback. And you guys can see right around here, right around the peak, the volume was up probably 100% or 50% or whatnot. But because it's been a little bit and this has had time to cool off, what we are seeing is more of a leveling off here that is less volatile in the volume department and, of course, more sustainable. So that is what we have to work with. When I check the relative strength index to sort of back up that information, you guys can see we are near the top. Not exactly, though. We are near the top in a sense that we are right around 60-ish, but that is totally normal. We could just bounce right around 49, 48, 47, and hang right around here, a little bit above what is considered to be normal for SHIB. Again, you guys can see once we peak above the relative strength index, we get to around 78 here. We lead to a little bit of pullback, and that is normal. That is to be expected. And of course, the cup and the handle has to come in at some place. So of course, it is to be expected that that handle would show up after being here at the top. When we check the Fibonacci retracement, which I always love to do in every video because it is just so awesome, you guys can see we are starting from the top here at around 52 with the most recent run, and the low right around 48. And essentially what we are being told from the Fibonacci retracement here is that from the very top to the very bottom, the line that we are sort of dealing with is the 23.6% line, which of course is really where SHIB is sort of fighting this battle to maintain a level of support. And it's very possible that, again, we could just kind of hang out above the 23.6% line. That would be always fine, and that would keep us right around 48.5. But if we don't, is it really that tragic? I personally don't think so. Because again, even if we had some candles here right around the very bottom, staying around 47.5, that is still completely fine. I don't think a lot of people would be overly worried. Again, when looking at the grand scheme of things, I don't think a lot of people would be overly worried if we were here as opposed to being here. I don't think it definitely is that much of a difference for the majority of people. So either way, Fibonacci retracement showing us, it looks like we're safe. We have some room here to bounce around and to get some new inch up, to get some new inches up, to get some new lines of support going. But regardless, it looks as if we are bouncing above that 47.5 line, and as long as we can stay above that, I think we'll be good for the near future. So with that being said, guys, thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe if you guys are new. Make sure to check out Webull, guys. Top of the link down below in the description. Again, if you guys want to get 2 free stocks valued up to $2,300. That being said, everybody, thank you all so much for watching. My name is Matt. See you all on the next one. Peace.